we've been so successful in making your life so easy. So here's what I know so far. You can make 2 desserts next time. One is a sorbet or a beverage, is what I understand. Mona, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, that's
sorbet or a beverage, right? The sorbet beverage, you know, whatever.
Yeah, the beverage doesn't have to be necessarily sweet. It goes with desserts. It's a dessert beverage.
Right. So that we're going to let you guys decide whatever ingredients you want to make this for the sorbet or the beverage. That's the first part of the of the dessert is yours to decide. The second part. We are going to give you 5 ingredients and you have to choose 2.
At least 2.
At least 2 out of the 5 to make your dessert.
You can add any which way more if you want.
And you can use any of those 2 ingredients that you choose in your sorbet or your drink as well.
Yes.
So the total combination should have 2 of those 5 ingredients in there.
And the 2 should be prominent enough that we can taste it.
You should be able to taste
like a side.
Yes.
Yeah. Not a side or not blended in something else or masked by something else.
Right, and you can, but we will judge you for the flavors that it brings out, right? Because we're looking for those ingredients and the flavors of those ingredients, specifically. So, those 5 options are nuts. You can choose any of your liking. Citrus fruit, so oranges, limes, lemons, etc.
Pineapple, whatever. You can look up there on Wikipedia.
Whatever citrus, kumquats, whatever is in season. He wants to be good. Flower, like a rose, lavender. So we want to use that's an option. We want to use a flower. That's another option. Sea salt. And goat cheese. Those are your 5.
What do you want me to take out?
Food.
So वहाँ पे 2 है। अच्छा यहाँ 2 है।
ठीक है चल।
मानना पड़ेगा। फोटोग्राफर्स को फोटो भी लेने को नहीं मिल रहा है। मिलेगा। You be in the room, right?
सिर्फ खाने के लिए नहीं आ रहा है। Chinese, your comment. Comment, please.
Awesome.
Hey, your comment.
The bar has risen. Very hot comment. Seriously, it's too good.
बहुत गरम है।
मैंने कुछ नहीं किया। हसमू भाई तुम्हारी कमेंट। ग्राउंड जो ये ग्राउंड।
You know किसने बोला है कि salt है interesting the food पहले
अच्छा है ना चाय में Okay, first of all, big applause of round for all contestants. First, I'd like to call Kalpa and Kasmukh.
Let's start with the feedback. Actually, number 1 was one of my favorites. I really like the tarts. Kalpa did. Now I know it's Kalpa, but the tart was really nice. The filling was excellent, and at least she used goat cheese, and I was really shocked that nobody else used it, because goat cheese, I know it's not used in Indian cooking, but it's very versatile. It has a little bit of salt, but it's very, very soft. So mix it into desserts as well, and did an excellent job of doing that. I really liked it. The only thing is the fruits were a little bit too large to be elegant and to eat easily, but that's the only thing, because they were nice and fresh and they complemented each other. The drink as well, you were explaining the sangrita, has tomato juice. Doesn't matter to me, because the sangria doesn't, but I really liked it, and the combination, the presentation, I think I'm really impressed. I'm really impressed.
Thank you.
Yeah, I would like to echo that. So the both things together worked really well. If you looked at the ingredient list we gave, and for those who had their jaws on the floor last week when we announced those, you know, you only had to try every one of these dishes to see how well you can integrate sea salt into something and goat cheese into something. The drink was absolutely fantastic once I got past the wrong name, which I'm going to forever talk to them about because I'm the alcoholic and they never drink, right? So the thing that I also really liked were the actual brittle. The brittle was absolutely amazing, and not only do we want the recipe, but whatever is left, I'm taking it home.
And she actually wanted to take Kalpa home too, so you be careful, Jen.
Sorry, I'm in queue? Okay.
It's a great use of sea salt, and both the dishes worked so well together. I mean, it was one of the, all of us unanimously loved it.
Yeah. All right.
Number 2, Hasmubai.
The presentation of the little cookies or whatever you call it, I really thought was very labor intensive. And who did it actually? You did. It was labor intensive, and wow, it must have taken quite a couple of hours to pipe the little rosettes on it. So good job on the presentation. The taste was okay. It didn't wow me right away, but I tasted the pineapple. I really liked in there, but I could have tasted a little bit more pistachio and maybe a little bit of citrus in the cream you used. And again, you could have used goat cheese with the piping and whip it into the cream. The drink I didn't care for. It was a little bit off-putting to me. I don't like colors that way anyway. That's personal, because I don't like artificial colors. So it was a little. I never would choose to drink that.
spinach.
Yeah, I know, but the color was a little off-putting too. But your presentation on your cookies was wow.
Yeah, and I want to add something to this because we were having the conversation. Suzanne was saying, is this a very traditional Indian drink? And it is. So we were trying to make sure that there was, appreciation for what you put together there. That said, both of us also felt, and you can jump in and speak for yourself, so I should speak for you, but we felt that the drink did have that level of artificiality to it, and in it. And that sort of threw us off. The presentation was phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. The other thing that threw me off a little bit was I would have loved for you to use a fresh orange. The mandarin out of a can along with that cracker were somewhat flavorless. So I love the innovation of what you were trying to do, and you're putting it together with the Ritz cracker, and it's sort of like, whoa, what is this, right? It made you want to think and want to try it. But the fruit could have been really strong in flavor to bring it together, and it didn't do that for me.
So, Kalpa is going to go ahead, and Hasmubai, you need to call us so we'll come to your home for you.
Sure.
So congratulations.
And you were, by the way, a runaway winner for all of from the flavors for all of us.
It's easy to decide.
So just
and had I known it was you, I would have decided differently. So.
Just a little note, between Kalpa's was, as she said, everybody we just loved it, and between the other 3 dishes there's really little difference. So I was just talking to Reshbhai, said that don't know if it's how do you do, otherwise all 3 other dishes in terms of
the break point.
Yeah, they're really little. So Swati and Amita.
Okay, number 3.
Yeah,
So this was the cheesecake and the sangria.
Yeah, this was the unmade.
Actually, I really liked that too. The presentation was simple, but I still don't know what I think, because I like simple presentation. And you tasted the nuts in the express, that was nice. The filling again, you could have used the goat cheese. I was really disappointed by not tasting the goat cheese. But goat cheese, no, but sometimes if you just twist it a little bit, it can do wonders. And then I liked your rhubarb coulis, I call it the coulis. I really liked it. You had a subtle roast taste. And the fact that you use rhubarb, I don't know in cuisine if you use rhubarb or not, because it's very innovative, I think, rhubarb. And all the chefs try to use rhubarb now, and I think that was really nice, because where I come from in Belgium, we have lots of dishes with rhubarb, so I missed it. It was really pleasant to see that on the dish. Your cooler, I think you could have used a little bit more citrus, a little bit more ginger maybe, but it was nice. Overall, it was, I really liked your dish too, very nice.
So I had a little bit of mixed feelings compared to Suzanne's very positive note. I think for me, the cooler was really nice. That was very refreshing. It had the right ginger, it had the grapefruit flavor, and it was right on the note. But the key ingredients were supposed to be in the second dish, and that kind of, to me, the presentation was almost too simple, and would have loved to see something on top, I mean something to sort of really jazz it up, and I don't think that came through. The cream cheese was a cop-out, totally, and especially for a dish where the only things you really chose, the almonds were a giveaway, right? I mean, we gave the nuts because we wanted people to have the option to take the easy pick, but then the cream cheese was the real cop-out. So for me, I had mixed feelings. I did taste the rose. I would have loved to taste it more. It was not strong enough. It was very, very much of an afternote, and I think the lemon juice in there kind of, to an extent, yes, kind of. But you did get the citrus in with the lemon, so credit for that one, right?
No, I like the citrus in there. She said I don't add the.
No, I thought it was, yeah, it was all
I liked it. So it's we all have different taste buds. So
yes.
Yeah, I think I had pretty much same comments as Hardika. So.
To me, this was the least appealing dishes because a trifle. Okay, trifle is trifle. You did an excellent job on layering and assembling. That was really, really pretty. But to me, it's nothing like I would like to see in a competition. But you did a good job on all the ingredients putting together. And the sorbet tasted really good, but I thought it was too large for presentation. I like something to see more elegant, and it wasn't too overpowering. Too many things going on your plate. That was the only thing, but it tasted really nicely. It was a nice combination of the mango and the fruits, but just the presentation was a little bit too busy to appeal the eyes to. But good taste in the mango.
Yeah, I think we all agreed on the mango had the right flavors. The trifle, frankly, I felt was the least innovative of everything that was there. And as much as all the chances other contestant took, we felt that you did not go far enough to do something really wild with even something like a trifle. So that fell flat for me.
And I love the mango sorbet with the salsa. I think that was pretty, but the trifle kind of.
Okay, so what's the result?
So, congrats, Amita. You're going into the final. So you have to cook one more.
Amita! Yeah.
I think we have done a Guys, we should actually thank judges. Resha and Hardika have been consistently coming for 3 rounds.
We're just eating good food.
I know.
And Susan, we really appreciate. I mean, this was really. I think
it was my pleasure.
The bar is raising in each and every round, so.
Okay, really sad faces, guys. Thank you. Thank you.
ना ना आइए करती आने ऐसे में तावी तो